Brian Rolls and Bobby Rimmer, good to see you over here at the new gym, Brian. It's the opening night of it. Ricky Hatton's down opening it, one of his old friends. So you know, it's all gone well. Loads of great turnout as well. Just tell me about the gym and you know this stage of your life now. What you're doing. You're obviously still a pro, still fighting, but this is a summit for your future as well. Now.
Yeah, I mean the turnout's been great, and it's just me giving something back to the people that have helped me. You know, there's a lot of people in this room that's done things for free or next to nothing. So tonight was about just giving them something back, and I think they really enjoyed it. In terms of my boxing career, people think to set up a gym I'm going to just go and retire, but it's not the case. You know, I've missed my kids for years, and I kept saying to Bobby, I want to move back home. I want to move back to Blackpool. I think I'm in a position in my career now, I'm 31, where I think I'm disciplined enough to live at home. You know, if I'm not, there's something wrong. So that's what it was about for me, and I think setting up this gym will make my career so much better. You know, it can only get better for me because I'll be a happy fighter. I've not been a happy fighter for 6-7 months, so if I'm happy and training hard, then I think that's the key.
You sacrificed a lot over the years and moved up to Manchester with Bobby. I mean, all your professional career really, you've stayed in Manchester, haven't you? And now, Bob, you've come up to Blackpool.
Yeah. I've repaid the sacrifice, haven't I? So I've sacrificed. I've left all my family and my friends and the gym which now Robert owns and runs. And I've come up here. I met a girl. You know, Brian introduced me to a girl, Sharon, and then I've moved in with Sharon up here, and I'm really happy. And that was Brian's master plan, I think, to introduce me to a girl in Blackpool, because he knew I was single and living on my own in Manchester. So yeah, it's fantastic. You know, I can see Brian, you know, towards the end when he was moving to Manchester, that I could see he wasn't happy. You know, I could see that there was something missing in the training, and you know, he always put 100% in the training, but you could see that there was something missing, and that's what it is. You know, like any father, he dotes on his children, and Danielle, you know, his wife, and he was missing the best years. You know, I remember Brian Rolls getting ready to fight Martin Welsh and the night before the weigh-in, he had to come back to Blackpool, watch Oscar being born, then pass Oscar back over to Danielle, drive back to Manchester. We drove to Gillingham for the weigh-in, and then he boxed Martin Welsh.
Is that what happening again? Swap having more kids?
No, he's cured without having kids. So he's given a lot up, you know what I mean? And so for me to be able to train Brian in his own town, in his own gym, and all I have to do is turn up and train him. You know, it's Brian's gym. I'm just there as Brian's trainer. It's fantastic for me.
You're happy here, you're settled. Obviously, you've not got all that travelling, so you just clear the decks a bit. You're clear-minded, and like you said, you was up and down the motorway. You've done it for years as well.
Travelling up and down.
I took the pressure of the bills. Putting the lights.
I've got no overheads anymore. But to be fair, Chris, I feel that this is going to make him better.
Yeah.
You know, after training now, instead of going and sitting in his bedroom on his own like he did in Manchester, he'll be able to go home to the kids and stuff like that, and he's not going to miss out on a lot of the stuff that he missed out on with Oscar, with Penelope. You know, he's going to see it all, and it'll make him happier. Do you know what I mean? So
you don't necessarily need that, like you say, at this stage of your career now. You're a seasoned pro. You don't need that seclusion to get yourself up and motivated for a fight in that sense.
No, like you say, if I did, there'd be something wrong. You know. I know what I need from my boxing career, and I'm not always willing to share it, but I know what I need from my boxing career. I've still got dreams, and my dream is to fight for a world title, but it's also looking after my family, and if I'm out drinking or I'm out eating the wrong things, then I'm doing the wrong thing, you know. It's not what I'm doing.
He don't need me to watch over him anymore.
No.
Don't need.
He's an adult.
So you know, boxing's purely to, not purely, but it's to pay the bills also. So
And since the Macklin fight, you've had a win. I mean, in October, I think it was you fought. So what's the plans going forward with your own career, Brian? Before we get onto the gym.
It's gonna be obviously now. You know, he's looking for a 50-50 fight.
Yeah. The next fight, I'm looking for a 50-50 fight. You know, the last one was just to make sure the elbow was okay. I had an operation on my elbow, so.
That title, looking for, you know, obviously you've done the British level and you've been onto the world stage. So what kind of level do you want to sort of jump back in at now?
You know, I want to jump in a 50-50 fight like an eliminator or you know,
with a name, like
with a name, and see what I've got left. You know, prove to people what I've got left. That's the main thing for me, because people have rolled me off. I know for a fact people have rolled me off, and what I do best is proving people wrong. I've done it my whole career, and when my back's against the wall, that's when I come out fighting. So I'm in a good position because people have rolled me off. 100%. I just know from how people speak about me. You know, they wrote me off. There's 3 or 4 fighters calling me out. I've never had that many fighters call me out. They're calling me out because they see me as a good
stepping stone.
Yeah, a stepping stone.
The ones up and coming.
So if the money's right, I'll fight anything because I'm better than them. You know, there's a reason they want to fight me. It's because of my record. It's because. But they think I'm past it, and I know different.
There's plenty of fighting left in the lion yet.
Yeah,
100%.
And just briefly on the gym then, just tell me your plans going forward for the gym, and you've got an amateur team building up. Obviously you're going to be training here, Bobby and the pros as well, and you do keep fit and all that type of thing as well. And just tell me about it and how people can come along and, you know, if they want to get involved in the gym and
the gym's purely set up just to help the kids in the area and give me a home. Give me somewhere to train from, because I didn't want to go around using other people's gyms, which there's nothing wrong with that, but I just didn't want to go from gym to gym. So I thought we'll set up a little gym, and then it just escalated into something a little bit bigger, and it's now become a fitness centre where we're going to have memberships. But it was purely to help the kids in the area. It's a deprived area. It's North Shore, and it's probably one of the worst areas in Blackpool. So if I can help kids in this area, not just kids, other people, you know, that have got problems with drink, anyone. That's what I wanted to do. It's giving me somewhere to train from, and it's also a possibility of helping people.
It's a great facility for you to train, be coaching as well.
And you know, the gym's going to be open for people to come off the street and join. There's all kinds of boxing classes and all different kinds of classes to be done. It's going to be, you know, a real kind of open gym for people to come in, and you can come and train one day, or you can be a member, do certain classes. It's going to be really good for the area. And like you said, you know, it wants to help people with drink. You know, you never know. 6 months in here training with us, change your life. Says it on the stairs, done it.
Yeah, sure. There's a few champions in the making around the Blackpool area, Brian. You know,
and I'll be looking for young pros to come and train.
I think I proved that. I think Scotty Cardwell has, Matty Askin, Jack Armfield. There's too many fighters to name. This is such a small town, Blackpool, and for how many fighters come out of it, we've done great. You know, my amateur trainer's he changed from Preston, but he's just started doing stuff here, and he said to me, "I've never seen so much talent in Blackpool," which is amazing.
Yeah, definitely. Well, guys, all the very best with the gym, Brian. I mean that. It's great to see you doing it here, doing well.
Thanks so
much. No problem, it's a pleasure. Yeah,
Thank
always.
you, mate.
Cheers, guys. All the best with the whenever you're out again
Thank
next.
you.
When are you out again next?
Hopefully February.
February.
We're not sure where.
All the best, guys.
Thank you.
Great to see you. God bless you.